Hey YouTubers, this is EMDSD14R, and this is a review video on the Amtrak material handling cars. There's three brands represented. We have the Athearn Bellevue model, Walthers, and then finally the two Kato cars. The review video is basically going to be on this is basically about the detail of the cars and how they function. So let's just start with the Athearn Blue Box Bellevue model. As you can probably see, not very detailed. Everything is basically one molded piece of plastic. The trucks are the older GSC high-speed trucks, and they're pretty small. The undercarriage detail, if I can show you guys that, not really all that detailed. Pretty plain, as is the rest of the car. The ends aren't that detailed. This one is weathered, but that's not a factory feature. Moving on to the Walthers, you have separately applied detail parts for the doors, like the wheel here. You also have the suspension details here, the outside suspension here. You got the I think these are GSC trucks. The correct name will be at the bottom of your screen, but these are actually the prototypically correct trucks on here. The car is a lot more detailed. As you can see, you got the molded on end of train device there. You got the details for the electrical cables. You got separately applied railings, which is very nice. Undercarriage detail is better, way better, and it's got more weight than the Bellevue model too. Moving on, which I think are the best ones, are the Katos. Now, Kato has prided itself on getting things prototypically correct and functional. These cars really stand out. The brake wheel is the correct size. As you can see, the plastic is thinner as opposed to the Walthers one and the Bellevue one that doesn't even have one. The side details are prototypically shaped, well, not shaped, sized, I should say. Walthers is about the same size as this one. But the crucial thing that you guys probably noticed, I mean, besides the separately applied handrails just like the Walthers one, is it's actually got springs. And it's actually got functioning roller bearings within the trucks. You can't really see that with this camera, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But the detail on the bottom is exquisite. And also, you can put a little chip in here, a little chip, or a light board that enables you to have the functioning LEDs, which are already in there, to work. So that really stands out for this car. It's just a little bit of the box on it. You can actually see where the contact copper is in there, but highly detailed. Highly detailed. If I was going to give anybody a 10 out of 10, it would have to be both. It would have to be the Kato and probably the Walthers for detail. I mean, the Walthers one and the Kato one are very comparable to each other. The truck details are very closely matched. I mean, for Walthers to come with this kind of detail out before Kato did is amazing, but Kato just went like out of this world. And the paint I mean, the paint is crisper than on the Walthers and the Bellevue. You got three shades of red, white, and blue. You got the darker one, semi-darker, and you got the pure crisp one right here. And by the way, all these are different numbers: 1550, 1515, 1563, 1407. So all three are from different, all different manufacturers with different numbers. But definitely, I give the Kato car the highest review, 10 out of 10, and then Walthers 10 out of 10. Athearn Bellevue, kind of like a 7 out of 10. I mean, they did get the details, some of them correct. I mean, the first material handling cars had this kind of roof. But and they actually did have these trucks, so not, you know, probably a 9 out of 10 on that. So, but other details like the undercarriage, not so good. So, but if you find them, get them, because they're not easy to find. The Athearn Bel ones, they're not really that easy to find. So I would recommend getting these. I recommend getting the Walthers. Heck, I recommend getting them all. I recommend getting them all. I recommend getting every last one of them if you can find them. Very, very good cars. Never actually did a review video on a freight car before. Actually, that is a lie. I did. My 380-ton Schnittlable car. Yeah, that was a freight car. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you can snatch the Katos up, you can. I got the last two from Nicholas Smith. Last two. I've had these two for, ooh, I don't know how many years, but I bought these two as a set. So yeah. And you know, these other cars, I recommend too, but they're not part of the review video, so it's just for these cars only. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down the line. Bye, y'all.